Welcome back to art class. Let's get started.
Now, the last two are going to be two different color schemes. You have actually had some experience with them, and it's going to be a little bit more difficult because you're not going to have as many color choices. So you're going to have to plan and kind of think ahead. So in, let's say this one here, I want it to be a complementary color scheme. If you remember, complementary colors are color opposite on the color wheel, as you see in the pictures that I have showing up on the screen. So you could have blue and orange, those are complementary colors. Red and green are complementary colors, and so are yellow and violet. Okay, so those are the ones you're really going to be focused on. Now, what that includes is all the light versions and all the dark versions. Again, this is one of the reasons why colored pencils is better for this project than any other material at this moment, because you can make lighter versions and darker versions of the colors easier than you could with, let's say, marker. Marker's not going to really do that job at all. Okay, so I am going to pick orange and blue. I think those will look good. So I'm going to pick my blue. And it should be regular blue. It should not be sky blue because that one doesn't mix super well with black. So there's my regular blue. And let's see. There's my regular orange. If you happen to have gray, you can actually use gray as a mixer too. So for mine, I have these four markers because I don't have a gray. But if you did have a gray colored pencil, you could mix that in carefully. I would try stuff on the back of your paper first before you try anything out if you're not sure if it's going to work. No, graphite pencils don't work for making the gray and mixing it in. It just becomes a mess. So please don't do that. Okay, so this one is going to be complementary colored. Done. So let me go ahead and get started. Okay, so now we got a warm, cool, complementary, and this last one is the hardest for colored pencil. It's going to be monochromatic. Monochromatic, as you can see in the picture, is just one color, the lights, the darks versions of it. So it's going to be all one color, and you got to do lights and darks. So it's going to be the trickiest one of this project. Now, you may end up having a light and dark right next door to each other. That's not much you can do with. I think I am going to pick... now, you're open for colors. I think I'm going to do violet for this one. I think violet will be good for that. So you'll need a one color plus your black, white. And again, if you happen to have a gray color pencil, you can mix it in as well. So now we have four different color schemes, and it's all kind of going together. So this is the warm, cold, complementary, and monochromatic. Okay. When you're done, take a photo of it for me, upload it, and we'll see you next week.